Okay guys, I did say I was going to make a video of me lifting the car. I've loosened off all the nuts and everything. I just remembered I completely forgot to start the video. So, I'll do a quick walkthrough. As you can see, I've got the right hand side jacked up. I got my stands underneath. I got my jack holding the body. I've just given it a quick lift and it moves up. But first things first. First thing you got to do is remove your back bumper bars. There's only 4 bolts onto the bar and 2 little bolts,
one on each
holding each corner of the bumper bar, the plastic corner. As you can see, there's my bars. I've already loosened off every bolt in the car. You can see sitting in the back there's the kit ready. The 2 back studs, they are not bolts, they are actually studs. They are up in there. You can't really see clearly, they're in there. What you've got to do is, because it's a stud, as you can see in my hand right there, I have the new nut and the old nut. You put the old nut on first, put the new nut onto the bottom and tighten the 2 nuts against each other. Then that allows you to slide that stud, screw that stud straight out, because that inside, up in here, is inside the body. You cannot get into it anywhere. It's just a stud, it bolts straight in. So if you use the 2 nuts, one on top of the other, and then when you go to unscrew it, and these came out real easy, you unscrew the top nut, so it holds, the bottom nut holds the top nut and acts like a stop, and allows you to screw the stud out very easily. Mine came out by hand. Once I loosened it off a little bit, boom, she came out by hand real easily. So you know, there's 10 points that need to be unbolted. Just open the door here a little bit. You've got 1 point there, right behind the passenger seat, exactly the same position on the driver's side, and the other one is just in front of the feet at the passenger side. Again, same spot on the driver's side. Look back in here. The other one, if I can find, there it is, right there, in the same spot, both sides. Yeah, where is it? There it is. They all, mine came out real easily, very easily. So, as you know, different cars, different times take a little bit longer. The front one is up in there. Now it does say that you got to take out the radiator, or loosen off the radiator, take out the grill, because you got to lower the radiator. I'm going to try and do this without doing that. So I'm going to lift the body, put in my 50mm spacers, blocks, and then check the fan, because if we just zoom in through here, this is the area that I'm a little bit worried about, the fan onto the hose. Now I know I've got over a 50mm gap there, so hopefully I should be able to lift it without having to move the radiator. The other little thing that you do have to do is your brake lines are all held and clipped in here. Unclip them. There is a little bolt. There we go. There's a little bolt just down in there. Unbolt that. Loosen off the brake line completely. Both sides, both bolts and clips are on the same positions, on the same side, on opposite sides of the vehicle. So once you do that, the whole body will lift, and I've already lifted the body, as I said. So I know she lifts up. My next step is to put the blocks in. You can't really, you're not going to be able to tell the difference in height here because I've got the wheels and everything off, so maybe if I walk around the other side, this side of the car is going to be, oh no, actually it's sitting where it should be. So this is going to give us a good indication. You can see there the height. Skip through over here. That's the original height. So let me get back to it and then I'll do another video of it when I'm finished.